Exodus chapter 40 verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying. Verse 2. 2 tables of stone, written with the finger of God, and the law and the commandments, which were written in them. Verse 3. And when the tables were brought forth out of the tabernacle, to show them from afar, they found Noah's sons, Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, and David with Goliath's sword. Verse 4. And Moses called unto them at the door of the tabernacle, saying, Who are ye? Verse 5. And one said, We are certain men, whom it seemeth God hath sent out to fight against the children of Ammon, and we are to return with them as many men as they have received. Historical context. The tabernacle was a portable tent where sacrifices were offered and worship took place, following the design described in Exodus 25-31 and 35-40. Verse 6. And Moses said unto them, Stand before God, that I may hear what ye have to say. Verse 7. And when he heard that they spoke concerning the children of Ammon, he said, The Lord be with you, O ye sons of Reuben and Gad. Verse 8. And he said, Ye are come without cause, why do ye turn against me? Verse 9. And Moses spake unto God, saying, Ah, Lord God, I pray thee, consider the words of my mouth, for thy servant hath spoken to them. Verse 10. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take these stones, and put them in a sack to be brought before Pharaoh, and thou shalt say unto him, The God of the Hebrews hath sent me unto thee. Leviticus chapter 1 verse 1. And the Lord called unto Moses, and spake unto him from the tabernacle of the congregation, saying. Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, ye shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the flock, or of the herd, and ye shall say, Which is for a sin offering, or for a trespass offering. Verse 3. Ye shall bring your burnt offerings, with leaven in them, 3 days shall they be unleavened, neither shall there be seen leaven in all your habitations throughout your settlements. Verse 4. And when ye come into the land which I will give you, and shall have offered a burnt offering, that shall come out of thy hand, thou shalt offer unto the Lord thy firstripe fruits, even from that which thy hand produceth, for this is the Lord's tithing. Verse 5. And he said unto Aaron, Thou shalt order them to bring their offerings upon the altar in thy sight, and the fire is not yet lighted on it. And Aaron said, This day will I burn upon it the evening sacrifice and also the morning burnt offering of it, as it hath been in time past. Historical context. The instructions given here are part of the priestly code described in Leviticus, which was intended to provide guidance on worship practices for the Israelites living in or near the tabernacle at Mount Zion. Verse 6. And when any will offer a peace offering unto the Lord, either of the herd, either of the flock, and shall bring his offering unto the Lord from before the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 7. Then he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. Verse 8. And he shall kill the bullock before the Lord, and Aaron's sons, the priests, shall offer it up in smoke on the altar that is by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 9. And he shall flay the burnt offering, and cut off his head beside the corners thereof, but he shall not divide it asunder with his knives. Historical context. The sacrificial procedure for peace offerings included killing the animal, draining its blood into a bowl, then offering the carcass on the altar. The fat would be burned in smoke before the Lord. Verse 10. And he shall wash the inwards and the legs with water, and the priest shall burn all on the altar, to make an atonement for him, and for his sin, which he hath sinned, and it is a most holy sacrifice unto the Lord. Verse 11. The skin of the burnt offering, that he did flay off, and the flesh that was upon it, the priest shall give it to him who offered the burnt offering, and the breast portion also shall be given to him to whom the breast is waved as his right offering, and in the wave breast it shall be given unto you. Verse 12. As the heave shoulder, that is offered, or the wave breast, it shall be thine, ye have even given them unto the priest, and the breast portion of the blessing of the Lord, that I have commanded thee to bestow upon him as his right offering. Leviticus chapter 2 verse 1. And when any will offer a meat offering unto the Lord, of the sacrifice for his vow or of the voluntary, either it be out of your own free will to make reconciliation, or of the firstborn of your beasts, ye shall say unto the priest, it is thy hire. Verse 2. And he shall put off his garments from him, and put on another, and carry forth the ashes out of the place without the camp into a clean place. Verse 3. And the fire shall consume the fat, so that thine eyes may look upon the carcass with satisfaction. Verse 4. For as to whether or not an offering is made by someone who is unclean through contact with a corpse, the priest should first burn some of the bird or animal before presenting it. Verse 5. And he that let go his ransom shall say unto the priest, I have given my money for my trespass, wherewithal should I yet be reconciled? Historical context. Offerings in ancient Israelite worship were typically made to atone for sin or to express gratitude and devotion. Verse 6. And he shall make restitution for that which he hath committed against the holy thing, and add a fifth part more thereto, and give it unto the priest, and the priest shall take it, but the firstborn among the unclean beasts shall be redeemed according to thine estimation, and over and above the valuation. Verse 7. Or if it be any wicked thing to do it in one of these ways, even all that he is able to give unto the priest, shall be a guilt offering before the Lord. Verse 8. And he shall not seem very righteous before him in the day of his reckoning, wherefore he shall cause it to be given unto the priest, and also the first of the dough of our grantings, and of the first fruit of our baskets, shall we give unto the priest. Verse 9. That thou mayest remember that which the Lord thy God hath put in thine hand all the days, and thou shalt obey them, for this commandment which I command thee this day is not hid from thee, neither is it far off. Historical context. Priests played a crucial role in ancient Israelite worship, acting as mediators between God and humanity and serving to guide the people's relationship with their deity. Verse 10. It shall be eaten that same day by the priest in hallowed places, whether it be boiled or sodden with water, it shall be eaten in his sight of the congregation, and let none carry forth thereof any remnant out of the holy place. Leviticus chapter 3 verse 1. And if his oblation be a meat offering vowed unto the Lord, either of the fat thereof, either of the gift of his peace offerings, or of a thing dedicated for a vow. Verse 2. Then shall he bring it to the sons of Aaron the priest, to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, in water of atonement, and a tenth deal of flour for an oblation for all the people of Israel. Verse 3. And the second part of it that remains on the morrow shall Aaron wave before the Lord, and the remainder thereof shall be a most holy thing for the priests. Verse 4. This is an ordinance of the meat offering, the whole burnt offering, or the sin offering, or the trespass offering, or to make reconciliation for him, and for all the people of Israel shall every one give unto Aaron the priest his portion. Verse 5. And the flesh of it shall be eaten upon the seventh day also, and none that is unclean in your families, neither you nor your men, shall eat of it. Verse 6. But if any man eat of the